the tablet basically is if you could think of an Xbox Connect meets tablet, super tablet. So just think of the possibilities that you can do with it. Right now, this platform is perfectly functional. This is what we're using. It's got the phone on it, which was the previous version of the tablet. And
Can you just remind us what Tango is? So Tango is a project from Google that that puts new sensors onto Android mobile devices. And this is a phone, and that's a tablet.
yeah, so the phone was the first version. The tablet is what we're going with right now, and there's a developer kit that's going to be released fairly soon. The mount that was made for this, that's all going to be published online. There's a GitHub account that's up, and the project is called ROS Tango because, well, it's using ROS in the background as well. And all the software is open source, so you can basically, you get a tablet, you pick it up, you can put this software on there, develop on it using the API that we have, and basically have your own quadcopter from 3D Robotics and fly, do whatever you want indoors.
A couple questions. What is special about the Tango devices in terms of their sensors and image processing ability?
So the Tango, right now, to do station keeping, we use optical flow and the IMU and very precise timestamp data with the IMU and the camera, and that's timed so we can get position data. So we get X, Y, Z, and then we can get raw yaw pitch roll off the IMU. And that is used to send information to the control board on the quad, and that way the quad can know where to go. So the tablet itself does all the heavy lifting, and the control board does the controls, the low-level controls of keeping the quad stationary.
Are there special cameras?
So we do have, so on the tablet we have a fisheye camera in the center, and then you have a infrared projector. It's a structured light projector, just like the Kinect, and then a infrared camera to sense depth. For station keeping, you just use the optic flow camera. We're not using the depth information for that.
And these are all built into the standard Tango development?
Yeah, they're all in the API. Yep.
Give me an idea of some of the applications you might have for these kind of autonomous vehicles that can fly indoors.
Yeah, so obviously there's the obvious solution with like security. Then you have things like photography. You could have a quadcopter with a camera on it and a quad with a light. So you can walk through a building, you always have perfect lighting on that person. Or you could have a seeing eye quadcopter. So a blind person can walk through a building and you can have the quadcopter know where to go, and the person can follow the quadcopter as it goes through the building.
And it can handle stairs, obviously, and all those
Yeah.
other obstructions because it's in the air.
Yep.
Terrific. If people want to see more and see this in action,
Yeah, so after this, we're gonna have a demo. There's a room being set up, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's actually a table right outside this room, right
okay.
after this.
So I'm gonna demo this guy outside after this. So if you wanna check it out, stop by.
Terrific. Thank you, Brandon. Okay, well, I want to end with just one more pulling back. So I promised in the speech that I'd go from maker to mass, and I've definitely taken you from maker to company. And now I want to talk a little bit about how does the maker movement, how does this sort of DIY, this ability for anybody to tinker with these extraordinary technologies, how does this turn into the next big industry, the next consumer electronics products? And so I want to kind of take the clock back to another story of personal one of my origins. That's a close up of what you just saw. And so I wanted to go back to a story that influenced me deeply, although I didn't maybe know it at the time. And this is my grandfather. His name's Fred Hauser, and he was a Swiss immigrant to Hollywood in the 1930s. He worked on the talkies, worked for MGM, doing tape loops it was a mechanical business at the time. But by night, he dreamt of new things. He was an inventor. Here he is